Breathe easy. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
It's your girl T True. It's the motherfucking Breathe Easy podcast.
Melly Mel. Hey, y'all.
And today we got motherfucking
Archie Maze.
Archie motherfucking Maze, y'all.
Yeah.
Broward County, baby.
So, yeah, what's up?
So,
You know it.
you from Lauderdale, man?
Deep side.
Deep side?
Oh, not deep side. Oh, deep side. Yes, honey, yes.
How long you been living in Deep Side?
I live in Deep Side. I grew up in Deep Side.
No, for real?
55th. Yeah.
How the fuck we
55th
never
and
crossed
23rd.
paths?
Right?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
For
went to
real.
Lauderdale Hill Middle, Boyd Anderson. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Really?
Yeah, for real. Why ain't we never crossed paths at all?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Archie Maze, tell us what you do.
I make music, and I also work. That's the main thing you got to do. But I do music. I write music, and I perfect it every day. I mean, I don't really have too much. I do one thing at a time first.
Right.
So music is number one. I write. Once I write, then it's fully recited. I go in the studio and record.
Right, right.
So you write it and then you get it, so you don't have to be in the studio looking at the paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because that be fucking up. I think you could tell when niggas do that.
Exactly, because
Like,
I sound like you're reading.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. It
yes,
sound
one
like-
time for my nephew and my niece,
Yeah.
and she was in
It's
the
like you could
street.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of it just going like,
I heard that
dope.
before too.
Yeah,
I heard that.
and
Yeah.
then you could like listen to it and you're like, nah, that sounds like you reading off a paper. You got to do that over.
exactly. Or it sound like you're like, did you rehearse this or you didn't rehearse this? Like, or did you even write this because you're just reading it like too verbatim? Like, you is that this? I have your
Yeah,
touch.
it's a vibe when you know what you're saying. It's more of a vibe because you could like, you know what I mean, know how you want what to sound. It's like when you don't know
Exactly.
it yet, it's like you're reading it and then you're trying to figure out the flow. You know what I mean? While you're in the
Exactly.
studio and it don't
Exactly.
ever work
You
like
can't
that.
really come up with nothing in the studio. You're supposed to already have it. you know?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like, I always, when I started in 2015, I started recording. I made sure that every time I came in there, I already had my stuff together.
Right.
You know? I don't want to waste the engineer's time.
Right.
I don't come to play. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, you want to be taken serious, you have to
Come in there
show
serious.
how serious
Right,
you are,
right,
you know,
right,
and,
right.
and make sure your stuff is on point down to the T. So
Straight
that's
up.
what I've been doing, and I just recorded 2 songs last night for y'all.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
so
2 songs?
One is called Link, and the other one is called Know That.
Okay, so Link I listened to earlier, and your music to me it's kind of like a Andre 3000 type of. It's like eclectic. It's not like your regular rap to me. Am I wrong?
That's actually right.
Okay,
It's
it's
like
like,
a
a different.
real lyricist.
Yeah, it's
and
like
I
a
love
different.
Andre 3000.
Okay.
Oh, see.
It's like a different vibe. It's not like yo, and I got hoes and I got guns.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like you talking shit and
y'all
it's
better
like-
know.
Yeah, and your
Right.
vibe is like it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, who would you say are some of your influences in music?
I definitely say Jay-Z, Drake, Currency,
Oh,
Wiz
Currency. That's a
Khalifa,
different
Right.
one.
and Burner. Yeah.
Oh, Burner is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like, you know, these people, it's just, you know, just the way they go about doing things and the respect they have for themselves and their peers, you know, that's what most people don't look at. They look at,
The beat.
yeah, you know, it's just more like,
Right.
just
Exactly.
like just the outer appearance and stuff like that. They don't really understand that,
Right.
you know, people really set themselves
Yo.
here because it takes a lot of work. you know?
Exactly.
Drake is definitely one of the hardest working niggas I could see.
Straight up. It
Because
really
that nigga
is.
came out, and when he came out, he was going hard, and that nigga's still going hard, and it's like, what, 15 years later?
Exactly. And he still can be, he's still relevant from back then. He's still relevant to now.
It's never going to be irrelevant if you're relevant. I
Right.
think.
Exactly.
If once you're relevant, you stay relevant, and you just have, as long as you keep working.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
That's
you got to
what-
put that stamp. Like, once you stamp your name in the game, you'll never be irrelevant. But some of
Exactly.
those rappers that come out and they're like a one-hit wonder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all right, perfect example. They were talking about him the other day, Trinidad James.
Yeah.
When
Right?
Trinidad James came out, that shit was like, oh, this nigga's hot. This nigga's hot. Then he stopped putting out music, and it's like everybody forgot about him.
You become a face.
Yeah.
People still love you, but they want more music for
Right.
you. So it's like almost like,
Exactly.
come on, give me some more
Right.
music.
And then it's no
Come on,
music, so
man.
it's just like, okay, next.
The
You
game
know?
needs
Exactly.
it right now because it
Exactly.
needs everybody.
Yeah.
You know, to put their input in. That's what make life go down. That's what I think. So
I think it's because like when somebody like Trinidad James, when they do put that one song out, it's like I don't think they know how to come back after that one song, because that one song was such a major hit.
Right.
It's like, what do I do? Like, nothing else in their minds, nothing else can't compete to what that song was. So they're like,
right, what am I gonna do?
exactly. So I was like, I don't have nothing else to do.
It depends on how much time you put into your work.
Right.
Because, you know, I've been working on the last album that I'm about to put out right now. I put one song out, and that was one of the songs that's going to be in the album that you heard a link. But the way I put it out, I just put it, like, I've been working on it just taking little steps.
Yeah.
Since last year.
Well, I mean, you got to perfect it. I mean, because there's artists that work on their album for like 2 years, and people are like, yo, you got to put this music out, because by the time you put it out, it's not going to be up to date.
Exactly.
But I feel like if music is good, it's timeless.
Yeah.
Because I listen to shit like all right, like Field Mob. Like, I feel like their music can be played today and it'll still be like hot. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't even know. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
them niggas, they ad libs and their motherfucking metaphors and everything is just like, that shit is timeless. You could put this out now and people would think that this just came out now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly. I think if you're a good artist, I don't think it matters like how long it takes to put it out or anything like that, because just like you said, it just goes well with everything that's going on. So even if it's like 10 years later,
right,
it's still going on. It's still talking about what's happening at this moment.
Right. Everything happens for a right reason.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's the approach behind it, and you just don't give up. Don't ever think about stopping. Because I actually thought about it like twice. Like, I was
stop?
like, and it wasn't because I didn't feel I was good enough. It was just because, you know what, like, I'm putting a lot of energy, I'm putting a lot of time
and ain't
in
nothing
it.
really happening.
So I was like, you know what? But then it's like I couldn't even sleep. And then I wake up and I'm like, do I really got to make the decision? Because when I go forward in life, like, I'm going to live this guilt on my mind.
Right.
I
never
stopped.
tried it.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
after all that I've put into it, I'm just stopping, and now, like, everybody going to be like, yo, you
Right.
still do music? I'm like, and then, you know, I just can't. So I always try to make sure that when I do come out with something, it's something that was inspired by my environment.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's real. That's why, like, a lot of artists, singers, whatever, they not talking about real life. Like, they talk about what they think is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why a lot of people be like rap cap, because it's like you rapping, but you not rapping how you really living.
No.
You probably rapping how you want to live. That's nothing wrong with that, because you want to manifest.
Right.
But at the same time, like, a lot of these gangster rappers, like, some of the shit they be rapping about, and then I feel like that's why they be getting shot and shit, because it's niggas that really know them and like, nigga, I know you ain't hood like that. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nigga, you talking about you finna blow a bitch head off,
and you
not. Nigga, you ain't never bust a grape. Like,
And the thing
sit
is,
down somewhere.
You just don't really approach music like that, because if you want to get money, you gotta understand you're gonna have to take time to be able to serve the right people. People not gonna want to come to you. It's like if you trapping, like, if you coming and you gotta go through a whole bunch, 20, 30 dudes just to get to the door.
Right.
You got people just hanging out in front of it. It's like, you know, that's different. Because, you know, they protect them, but sometimes you have...
It's just an entourage.
Yeah, just like these people just around just because, you know. And sometimes they underhanded. You got so much people, so it's like, you gotta... Yeah.
So, I was going to ask you that. Do you have, like, a team? Do you have, like, a group? Like, you know what I mean? Not a group, because you're an individual artist. But, like, you know, your team, like, get stuff done.
I actually do have a team.
Yeah?
And it's like, people that I meet every day that I network with, like, you know... It's rare that I come across like certain people, but when I do, you know, just like you, like, it's a great opportunity.
Right, exactly, because you never know. You never know who you're gonna meet. You know what I'm saying?
It's always been like that, and I done met like a lot of, you know, I met like a few greats that's in the game, and
like us. Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course we already
of course,
like the future right now, because that's how I see it. Like, yeah, that's the future, and so. That's what when you look at yourself like that, it's like it take you out of the element of how everybody else think, and that's why. When I address certain things, I'm addressing things that, like, I really care for, like, that comes from my heart.
Right.
You know, instead, because I don't care for beef, I don't care for none of that stuff, because it's, you know.
It's irrelevant.
Exactly. It's like you're not a small mind. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking at the little.
Nobody don't want to get murdered trying to go grab some. You know,
a bag.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Just off of you rapping. Because what about the rappers that really are gangster, or they really do live that lifestyle? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I want you niggas to come and try to murder me, but this is what I've seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is what I live.
It's
You know what I
almost
mean?
like
Exactly.
an invitation, like when you invite that type of energy,
Thank you.
you know, you go around and
Yes.
stuff. Because it's really not about the verses. You can say all type of stuff,
Uh-huh.
you know, but at the end of the day, like, you know, if you stand on your word and you know what you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
and you still have respect for yourself, like you respect other people around you, it's really nothing. It's really rap.
Right.
But
Right.
when it gets to the point where they're actually they're saying things to bring other people down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that kills everything. Like, and it makes it seem like it's good. You know, yeah, people go rap about this and stuff like that.
Right.
It sounds so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, you know, what happens when you see that person actually follow through with what they just
Right.
said?
At what
Right.
cost?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and you think about, like, was it worth it? Like,
Right.
Exactly.
you know, you
No.
gotta sell to all
I
Exactly.
type
feel
of
like
people.
that's what happened with King Von.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happened with him. He was like a
Mm-hmm.
hardcore rapper, and it's like, but then they said that nigga had like bodies. They said he done murdered people.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it was like,
So he really lived that life.
Yeah.
Like, he was about that life.
yeah. So shit like that, that's like, I mean, he really lived that life, but at the same time, it's always somebody more gangster. You know what I mean?
They ain't never stopped making guns when they made the last gun.
Right.
The last gun, you know what I'm
So-
saying? So it's like you gotta be careful.
Yeah, and one thing that I always stand on is like, I'm not trying to portray as gangster.
Right.
You know, it's just tiring because I done lived it when I was growing up, like
Right.
in Deep Side.
Deep side.
Right.
That's what I was about to say. If you grew up in
55th
Deep
and
side,
56,
right?
all done, you know.
Yeah.
I done experienced so much stuff, and and I'm thankful because it's like, it made me like I can go anywhere,
Right.
You know, because I'm born in the Bronx.
Oh,
But,
shout out
yeah.
to New York.
Right,
I'm from
right.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Always-
2 times.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
I think-
4.
Yeah, definitely. We need the New York. We love. Yeah. I
So
love
all
New
right,
York.
so how do you feel about that? Like, I know there's New York rappers that are like hot, like okay, like Pop Smoke or whatever, but it seemed like the game is saturated with Atlanta and like the Midwest. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
Like there's hardly any new Pop Smoke was like the
last one.
last like hot
The
New
last-
York, even Bobby Shmurda, he got out, but it's like everybody focused on these the baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking money bag.
It's like
and
nobody. It's like what happened to the New York,
Yeah.
Philly, New Jersey? Like what happened to
Even
everybody?
French
Those
Montana.
rappers, like
French
nobody
Montana
else.
made a little song the other day. It was hot for a minute, and then it came right back to like the baby
Right.
and money
Exactly.
bag. They
Exactly.
just
I
glide
think-
over him.
I think it's just a perspective, you know. I think because when you have a perspective of music,
Mm-hmm.
you know, people they have their own lane, so that's why
Right.
their lane that they doing
Mm-hmm.
is making them, you know, making them money and getting them where they, you know, gotta go,
Right.
and you know they doing good for themselves, and that's what everybody wants. So
Right,
it's
right.
like, let them be hot. That's how it is. You let people be hot because they gonna be hot,
Right.
Because you hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know how it is to be hot. And if you got to take over the game for a couple of years to let them know, like, yeah, this is me. Like, this is me.
I'm still.
It's
I'm still
okay to
relevant.
do that. But we never take out, like, Jay-Z or Nas.
Right.
You know, because,
No.
yeah, you know, these are, like, when you actually
Legends.
meet them, like, I met Nas.
Really?
In Club Live, yeah.
And
yeah.
he's probably so humble, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
a whole
Seemed
bunch
like
of-
it.
An entourage of female. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? I was
But he
like,
just seemed like he's so humble, just cool, just
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
what's
you know what I'm
up?
saying?
yeah,
Yo,
he just,
Yeah.
he just dapped me up.
Look,
See?
all
in
it
the
is
middle
one
of,
mic.
Hundreds of people.
Aw,
You know,
that's
I was
so dope.
I was
For
low key.
real.
had
Yeah,
a
I
hat
love
on.
people like that. Like
know?
Like a real human.
Yeah.
And not just
all right,
like, oh my god, oh my god.
City Girls.
That's right. Hmm.
You see how they're always showing JT, like how rude she is, and
Yeah.
like, you know, little things that be happening. Not to say, because I'm pretty sure celebrities, not just artists, celebrities in general, it probably does get annoying when you're out and you're just trying to have like a private dinner and mother, oh my god, can I take a picture? But at
Yeah,
the
that
same
shit does
time,
get
you gotta
aggravating.
remember this is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
When you before people knew you was working hard as shit to be like, yo, I want to be known. So it's like, now that you're known, even if it's annoying, you know, just
Yeah.
politely, like, not right now. I'm
Right,
having a
'cause
private moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what type of
Crowd.
entity
Right.
is backing
Exactly.
you.
Thank you. So
Exactly.
it's like
Yeah.
when I be seeing some of these celebrities and they're just like, you hear about stories where motherfuckers get punched in the face because they try to take a picture with them and shit. Like, I'm like, that's so fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
these are the people that's making you famous. That's making you who you are.
You don't have to worry
Exactly.
about me doing that. To nobody.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes they forget how much pressure that it took for them to come here.
to get
Thank you.
there.
It takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do get there, it's like they forget how long it took, and they forget, and they're
Right,
now
and they forget that we are the people that made
Exactly.
them famous.
And
Because
they
if
now
nobody
forget-
liked your shit, you wouldn't be
Exactly.
hot.
Exactly.
And now they're no longer hungry. They're no longer humble, and so that's why people got knocked them down off their high horse and bring them down to
Like it was
level.
just a
Yeah.
video
That's
of
right,
all right, you know that dude Saucy Santana?
Yeah.
All right. It's a video where they were at Rolling Loud and City Girls brought him out on the stage. So he's singing that walk song.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's singing that song. He lit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, JT came up and just fucking snatched the microphone out of his hand.
That's rude as fuck. Why would she do that?
So when people started talking about it, she was like, because they told them that they only, like she heard in the mic that they only had 5 minutes left. They had to wrap up their set. But I just feel like it's a way to do things. You know what I mean? You're in a crowd, 1 million people watching this shit, and you just walk up and snatch that motherfucking microphone.
Now what if he would have backhand her? You know what I'm saying? Now what if he would
Now
have
he wrong. Now he wrong.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he's still a dude.
You know what I'm saying?
saying?
You know what I'm saying? But bitch, it's a certain way that you do shit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
listen,
right.
you do
It's
not
a-
walk
it's
up
a
to somebody
approach.
and grab their mic. No, first of all, bitch, you brought me up here.
Right.
Let me just have my 2 seconds of fame and
Thank
let me
you.
be all right.
Yeah.
And then be
Or,
like, you know what I'm saying?
walk up to him and
be like,
dance
hey,
a little bit
like
and then
that,
laugh
like-
and be like, all right, let me
You-
get the mic.
you know what I'm saying?
Play it off or something.
I can say like,
Rude as fuck.
when you have like the cameras, things come off like that sometimes. But
Hey,
you never
no,
know
come on
you
now.
never
No.
know their personal relationship with each other.
No, they're
No.
cool. Well, I think he more cool with
So they might have that type of relationship, like where
Nah,
it's just,
what's the other one name?
man, give me this. You know, like
Young Miami.
Young Miami.
Yeah.
I think his relationship with her is like this.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that cool with JT.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now,
Because
now
whenever
if Young Miami would have did that, it probably would have been okay.
Yeah,
I
they
see what
probably
you're
just
saying.
want
You know what
to
I'm saying?
play around like that all the
Exactly,
time.
but
It's the way,
JT
and then
yeah.
especially how shit been going with her lately on social media.
Yeah.
where just all types of negative stuff about her. Like
Exactly.
That
So
ain't
that
so
was
right.
not a good look.
Yeah.
at all.
I just like kind of like I had to fall back from social media. Like I get on and off. It's so crazy because I was like, man, I get on and I was like, you know, sometimes it's like, like then I learn like I just like when I don't get on, because I do my own thing usually, and I really don't. But I know that there's something about keeping, people, just. But sometimes even though you stay positive and you say things, sometimes it might come off different. You do things, it might come off like it's strange, but mentally it's like a at peace thing, like at peace with yourself and knowing that this is just Instagram.
right,
Yeah.
right,
Real
right.
life is real life,
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where a lot of people get mixed up.
Yeah.
They're watching.
Exactly.
They don't understand there's filters, there's Photoshop, there's all types of stuff. So it's like when
Exactly.
you're looking at these people on Instagram and the way how they're living and stuff, that's not real life.
No.
Like
Because-
that's not
no.
how they living
No.
for real. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
even with like the followers, because I don't have that much followers on Instagram. But let me tell you something. I know motherfuckers be watching my shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people will watch your
Exactly.
shit and they won't even follow you, and I
Right.
don't know for what
Exactly.
reason.
Right.
But then, because there's people that I've reached out to come on the show and stuff, and sometimes they don't even respond because they probably look on my page and be like, "Oh, 400 followers, okay, whatever." But my followers are real.
Right.
Exactly.
I never paid for a follower. You see what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah.
There's
Exactly.
people out there that even celebrities, Kim Kardashian
Yes.
got caught doing that shit.
Yes.
They're paying
Exactly.
for fucking followers. So you go on their page, they got 4,000, 5,000 followers. But then when you look at their content, they got 5 likes,
Right.
4 views.
Yeah.
Now you got
Exactly.
5,000 followers, but only 4 people looking at your
Exactly.
shit.
That shit
Like,
is weird. That shit
and
is
it's stupid
weird.
to me. I can't do that. I like my shit to be authentic. I might not
Right.
have a lot of followers, but the people that follow me, they're genuine, they're
Yeah,
real.
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like,
Exactly.
but like that. So how do you feel about like this era with like social media and shit like that? Like how do you think that helps or hurts you as an artist?
I think if anything, it really is just a distraction, because people want to say, oh yeah, you can get money from Instagram, this and that. You're so focused in this phone that you're not actually paying attention to what's going on the outside world. Like me, like I told all my friend girls, I say I'm finna unfollow y'all because I don't want y'all to think that I want any other female coming on page thinking that like I'm thirsty because I'm thirsty behind anything,
Yeah.
and then they look at you and look at who you know, and they judge you
Yeah.
because of who you follow.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's
man,
so
I
true.
love
Yeah.
everybody.
That's so
right.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no type of heat when it comes to what you feel like you should do.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just to keep your sanity and just to keep like things genuine within yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So like all the females is just unfollowed.
Yeah.
I unfollow, and it's not like we friends,
Right,
like
right,
genuine
right.
friends.
I mean, but they should
But-
understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I had unfollowed everybody. You know, and I'm like, you know what? Only people I know that actually take the time out to show me love, that looked at my live and stuff like that, I'm follow them back.
yeah.
Exactly. That is
Yeah.
so true.
And,
That is
and,
so true.
And it just still dudes though.
Right,
you know?
right.
You know, because you know, Black China, she looked at my live, but I didn't follow her. You know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
But did she follow you?
No, it's just a
You
look.
see what I'm saying?
It's
It's
just
like
a
the
look.
look, yeah.
You know, it's just like, I guess you seen it in the storyline
Right,
or
right,
whatever, or you know, and it was just waffle fries from Arby's. I'm like, what?
Maybe she was hungry.
Right? Like, I want some of them waffle fries.
She was like, damn, that nigga eating some fries.
that shit look good.
Damn.
I want some of them.
Yeah.
No, but you see
Yeah.
how it is.
Exactly. She watched it, but she didn't follow you.
I have one person. He's like hitting me up so many times today. Funk Master Flex.
Really?
And yeah, he sent me this thing about being on you know, doing a mixtape thing or whatever. And all my people from New York, they like, yo, you know, you from New York, you should jump on it. you know?
Yeah.
Right?
So,
Why not?
You know, he sent me these things, and
Wow.
and I'm like, I just want to make sure that like I have my ducks lined
In
up
a
when I
row.
come
Yes.
up,
Yeah.
You know,
I-
because I'm working on the album right now, and it's like I'm dropping 1 or 2 songs every week. You know, because I do work. You know.
Right?
Wait, on a sidebar.
Mm.
Didn't Funk Master Flex get like lipo and shit? He got his body done and shit, ain't it?
I heard that before, but I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
he showed
yeah.
he
Yeah, I heard
recorded
that
it while
too.
he was doing it.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that too.
He recorded it while he was doing it, and he just said that he did it because it was like certain parts of his body, like he work out, and it's just certain parts that just wouldn't go away. So he did what he had to do. Kanye did it.
Yeah,
Kanye had lipo.
I don't think there's
I
anything
don't
wrong.
think-
I don't think so.
I
They
don't
said
think there's
Moneybagg
anything-
Yo did that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
fixed
there's
his
anything
teeth,
wrong with,
everything.
with having with doing body work. I
when
think
it's
it's just
exactly body
exactly.
work, self-improvement.
Right.
Exactly.
You
Right.
gotta do what's best for you.
Exactly.
You gotta live
Exactly.
here.
Where I
You know?
see the problem is when you're doing it for somebody else.
Right.
That's where the problem
Exactly.
is. Is when you're doing it because, oh, I want to be Instagram famous, or I want to be seen, I want to be
Yeah.
known. That's where the
Exactly.
problem comes in.
Exactly.
Because, you know, a lot of these girls, before they go in, I don't know if when they go overseas, if it's like that. But in the U.S., when they're going to do these like mommy makeovers and these whole body transformations, you know they have to get therapy.
Yeah.
Psychology, so they
Yes.
gotta be in the right mindset.
Yes,
Exactly,
because
exactly.
even if your body look good, you banging, that's not the body you used to.
Right.
So
So
some
Exactly.
people look in the mirror and they get depressed because it's just
Yeah.
like, damn, this is not me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you look good, but you're still just like, oh my God.
You're still mentally fucked up.
Thank you.
Right.
Even people that go and do like sex change and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Before they do a sex change,
They
like the
have to-
full,
they
like
have
cut
to
their
go.
penis off or add a
Exactly. They have
penis,
to go do it.
they have to have therapy for like a year before they do the actual
Exactly.
operation.
Exactly. And like when they go do like the tummy tuck or the gastric bypass, they have to go to therapy. They have to get a therapy sign off. They have to go through therapy. It's another thing they have to go through. They have to get a sign off by a couple of doctors before their primary doctor will even sign off for them to
Especially-
do the
Right.
bypass and everything
Especially
like
for
that.
gastric bypass, because that's very mental. Because you got to
Exactly.
change your eating habits.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
overweight person, they'll eat, and that's why they stretch their stomach out. So they'll eat. So it's a mental thing for them to actually be like, okay, I got to stop eating that much. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Even though their stomach is so small where they can't eat that much, but they can stretch that shit right back out.
Exactly.
You know
'Cause
what I mean? So that's like a mental
couple
thing.
a couple of females that had it, and they got right back to their normal weight is because they never changed their mindset of how
Right.
they're supposed to eat. And they still
Yeah.
continue to eat like a fat girl, like a big girl.
And they waste all the money, and it's like,
Yeah.
you got to remember, you still got to. It's like a starting point,
Right.
Exactly.
You know, so once you get there, you did what you had to do to get there. You pay your way there.
Exactly.
Now you gotta
Keep it up.
That.
All right. It's this girl that I want to get on the
Yeah.
podcast. You heard of Nikki Allure?
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it's this girl. She's like a influencer. Like she helps people like build their brand and shit, you know? So I want to get her on the podcast. Shout out to Nikki Allure. But she just did the gastric bypass and she recorded her journey, you know what I mean? And she just did, I want to say like 2-3 months ago, and if you see how slim she got already, like she is so serious about this journey. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
She is serious about this shit.
For real.
And I'm like, that's so like, it make you feel proud. Like you don't even know her like that, but it's just like, damn, like she's serious. It wasn't about like trying to be fine for Instagram or some nigga. It was just like she probably made up her mind, like I'm gonna lose this weight. Right. This is what I have to do, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
And I think that's what was the thing with music. Like yesterday, I had a choice whether to not make nothing new or and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and make something new today.
Exactly.
So I called around, and it's always the last resort.
Yeah. Always.
I called like 9 people. Everybody was booked, and I was like,
well, like I told you, if you need a studio, these niggas record over here. Come definitely. Right over to Music Media Lounge.
All right.
One time.
Yes. I would bring all the cool vibes.
Yeah.
Right? For real.
All right. So how would you, if someone asked you, how would you describe yourself as an artist?
More loving and business, more in that business state. That's Funk Master Flex.
That's him?
Yeah.
Tell me you're busy.
Right?
I'm busy.
I'm busy. I'm working. Are you?
No, apparently not. Because you're here on my line.
I love Funk, man. He keep me happy. I'm like, man, this is determination. You know?
Right.
And then I'm like, but me as an artist, like, I like to take the humble route because, like,
that's the best
route.
I
don't like to move when it comes to doing certain things. I don't like to move off of how I feel at that moment.
Right.
I try to look at the bigger picture, like overall, how is it going to benefit everybody around me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need like, I don't want to be the only person to be the one getting paid.
Right.
Like everybody. It's like when you have that love for people and stuff like that. Something can happen, you benefit them in any way possible.
Right.
Do it.
Right.
And
that's why I say like if you had like a team, you know what I mean? So it's like you make it, your whole team make it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like.
Yeah, I have a team, but my brother, he's in Sweden. He played basketball. He's the coach. Yeah. I have 2 of them that's over there.
But that can be such like a kickoff for you though. Because a lot of times, like you bust overseas,
before you bust here.
Over here, you know what I'm saying?
So have you gone over there? Like has your music?
I have well, my music is over there because I sent it to him.
Yeah,
right.
He said, man, that first one, man, that's deep. That
you need to try to set up something and go over there and do like an open mic or some shit over there.
Yeah,
for real.
We talked about that, and my paranoia right now, like, it's just
paranoia about what? COVID?
No, it's just the
what?
Like when I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how that fate is going to be when you're up in the sky. I believe everything will be.
Wait
good.
a minute. So when last time you been on a plane?
It's been like since I think the last time I went to Queens. And that was before the Twin Tower.
Nigga.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta take risks, yo. You gotta take risks. All right, suppose you bust.
I drive on the road.
You can't drive to Sweden.
I know. Yeah,
so I'm saying, suppose you bust though, for real, and you gotta fucking get on a plane.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do whatever. I'll do it.
All right,
okay,
so the same thing. You gotta make the moves and do it to actually go there.
So let's go. Let's
get
go.
Your face over there.
We are going tomorrow. We're booking a place. We are going tomorrow. We are going to Sweden. We are on your trail. We are on your trail.
What it is just like how things be happening so randomly. It's like,
but you know what?
I think about my son.
But
listen,
when it's your time, it's your time.
Regardless.
You feel me?
Regardless.
So you ain't gonna be able to stop it. So you being cautious and thinking, damn, I don't want to get on a plane, so we'll just plane crash, all this stuff like that. No, for real.
No,
if that's your fate, that's your fate.
That's right.
Don't be too scared because you're never gonna live life.
Exactly.
You're never gonna experience anything. You're always gonna be like,
and then you try to get your shit out. Like you gonna have to take trips.
I just had a dream about like a plane falling, but guess what? I still go.
But that's not always what your dreams mean.
It's never exactly
what it seems. Okay, so you know
that could probably be saying, nigga, if you don't take this career off, it's gonna crash.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for real.
Right? Yeah.
But I never was scared to get on the plane though. It's just that like, you know,
recently it's just been something.
I've been talking to him.
Yeah.
Because we was just down here for my sister passed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She was a very, very loving lady, but
damn.
Yeah, we had a celebration. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got sick.
Damn.
You know, from COVID.
Oh God.
Wow.
So sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
so are you gonna get vaccinated?
Definitely. I don't mind getting vaccinated.
Really?
But I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know.
The reason I'm saying I definitely because I like to keep I don't like to be against anything. I like to
keep
just
it open
look
mind.
at it. Yeah, I just like to look at it as.
I'm open minded.
But like how I am right now, I'm fine. I take CMOS every single day.
Right.
So
you're good.
And I'm never really around a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I go to the beach. I do my therapy.
That's what's up.
I'm really just like
into
like I love the element,
mm-hmm.
and when it's time for me to move, I know when it's time.
What's your sign?
Right.
Taurus.
Oh, Taurus.
Oh,
wow, that's
bull.
different.
Right?
You stubborn.
May 1st. Yeah.
You stubborn, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's so weird.
That don't mean I don't take the flight because I got plans over there to do something, but Lord's willing, we shall live and we're gonna do it.
Right.
For real, exactly.
Well, I know I haven't got vaccinated because I just see too many cons.
Yeah.
To the pros of the vaccine, and there's so many problems. Every vaccine, because even the flu vaccine, like when people get the flu shot, some people have bad reactions, but this is like so new.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you're hearing about people getting the vaccine and dying, people getting the vaccine and they still got COVID. They got the vaccine and they still giving people COVID. So it's just like what's the point? That's what I'm saying.
I say to each his own. If you wanna do it,
do it.
I don't have no problem with the decision people make.
Right.
But as me, like I looked on the Florida State site. They have different type of weeds that help everything in your body, like that gives it that boost. It's a whole line, pages after pages of weeds that you just see out there on the ground, like in
natural
shit in Florida. And it's like, wow.
There was a lady, I don't remember if it was a lady or a man, but I know it was a doctor that got in trouble for doing like a IG post or a Facebook post talking about some natural shit that you can do to cure yourself, like if you got sick from COVID.
Right.
And she got in trouble.
Yeah, because they don't want
you to do nothing
natural stuff. They
want
you to take their shots. They want you to take their man-made drugs, and that's what they want. But anything natural or anything like that, they don't want you to know. No. You can't know how to do this with this plant or that plant. No.
But just like you said with the CMOS
shot.
Yeah.
You know how long, like growing up, like I remember my dad used to make Irish mash all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just like that, he would put it in the fucking fridge, and in the morning he'll like take out a couple of scoops because it turned to like Jello when it get cold, and he'll just take out like a couple of scoops, put that bitch on the stove, melt it down, and then just drink it like tea. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's like now everybody on this fucking CMOS. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, this shit been around for years.
Yeah,
but all right, this is a question I have. All right, you see how like black people are like hella woke?
Yeah.
Like this is like the era, like we woke. Do you think that's because of like social media and you be able to see like there's so many other people out there that's on this woke thing, or do you just think is that because we're older and we're seeking knowledge for ourselves?
I think it's wisdom. I think it's overall wisdom.
Yeah.
And being tired of the same thing over and over, being tired of the same type of treatment by certain people. It's just like you know that you could have better. You just have to do what it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
Yeah. So it's like it's like when you make that mind up in yourself, like I see everything. I know what time it is.
Right.
Like, it's time to like build.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Get
Yeah.
some land, build.
That's why I say I think it's both. Is because like now that social media is out and social media is so big, it's like things that you were thinking before and that you thought that nobody else was thinking it. Now the social media, now that you know that this person is doing it, this person is also thinking it.
You
So
put
now it's
grab
like,
here?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh my God. Oh no,
So-
I can't.
so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because so now it's like, I know that this person is thinking about it, that person is thinking about it. Now it's like, now I'm like, I really want to do this now because
Yeah.
everybody else is thinking about it. I thought it was just my one person. Hey, don't choke and die over there.
I'm good, guys. I'm back.
Her eyes are watering. Her eyes are watering.
Most people be liking that.
Oh, no.
I
I smoke out of white boys and just
That's
straight
it.
fucking weed.
Yeah.
I like my weed just nice and smooth. Like this, I'm just rolling up by itself.
Yep, there you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's
You know
both.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Now that everybody notices like that you're not only thinking about it, it's not only me by myself thinking about it, it's you thinking about it, you thinking about it. So now it's like, okay, let's all come together and let's all now we woke because honestly, we always woke. We just
Yeah.
woke at different times.
Yeah.
And now we all woke at one time now, but at the same time too, what differences are we making now that we're woke? Saying that we're woke, but what's changing?
Well, I'm saying because I feel like maybe one person you can't really make that big of a difference. But I feel like when we say that we're woke, it's just that we see what's going on. You see me? Your eyes are open to
So
like
you
what's
got
going on
knowledge
in the
to
world.
treat each other better instead of like,
And you see what's going on in the world. Like you see like everybody ain't bad and everybody ain't good.
That's
All
right.
cops ain't
Yeah,
bad.
that's
You know
right.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
all white people ain't bad. Like you starting to see like
Right.
the difference. You know what I'm saying?
It's what you decide to put your in what you put
What
in
you put
your,
your energy in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what you taking in, like
Mm-hmm.
whether you listening to something or looking at something, like all that stuff, you know, it does something to your subconscious.
Yeah.
Because then you start to you could project that other people, like maybe this person like that. You don't know this person at all.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? This person is a wonderful person.
And that's how I
Exactly.
feel like social media kind of
Yeah.
help with like the woke movement, because it's like you get to see like other people's perspective or their point of view, you know what I mean? And then it start you like, oh shit. Especially like sometimes you see some of these memes and shit like
feel
where
so
they
connected, right?
yeah, where they
Yes,
show something where they be
exactly.
like black people at a barbecue and you be like, oh shit, I didn't know they do that. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Exactly.
damn, everybody do that shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like
Exactly.
you really see like black people like we are one.
That's right.
For
Exactly.
real, dog. Like, yo, when they
Exactly.
fucking show shit where they're just like, this is black people or why black people do this, and you just like, damn, that shit is real, dog. I thought it was just me.
Exactly. Or you hear like certain words being said, and then you like, damn, I thought I was the only person that said that word.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was the only person that put salt on my watermelon, or you know what I'm saying? Like I thought I was the only person that did this, and you like find out like, oh no, this person in Germany, but he's black, but he does this too, and I'm like,
Or even when
well,
they show
damn,
like the white people with like the unseasoned meat.
right?
And you think like, no, I thought that was just my white friend. And
Right?
it's like, this is how white people really
Right?
cook.
It's just they don't see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Just
not
salt and pepper.
It's not.
It's nothing against white people, but it's real.
Salt and pepper. I'm telling you guys, it's a whole lot of different seasonings that's out there. I mean, you guys, come on over to our side and color the rainbow.
But bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Come
not
on.
gonna front. I've been to some restaurants, and that food, I'm like, that chef gotta be black, and it's a white chef.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker seasoned that food to the T, and you're just like, yo,
No, I think if you're in a chef because you've trained
You
and you went
deal
to
with
different
food, yeah.
countries and different things
Yeah.
where you know, but yeah, that shit is crazy. There's more than salt and pepper. I'm sorry, there
I
is.
love to cook. That's some.
oh really?
love
What's
to
your favorite dish to cook?
cook. Ooh, I love to cook fried lobster.
Oh, you know what?
You know how to make fried lobster? You gotta know how to cook
I
the
know
fried
how to-
lobster,
I know
because
how
you
to
cook
cook.
that shit too long, it's tough.
No, you.
Yes, chewy.
As soon as it turns orange,
It's done.
done.
Yeah.
It's done.
You know, and you just make sure it's on high, so you don't have to use too much flour or nothing.
No,
You know.
So you make a fried lobster with what? What size?
I don't have all type of sizes lobster, like, cause I used to work at Two Bills Seafood,
Okay.
and I used to get lobsters the size of my arm, like the
Damn.
tail be this big. You split the back, you devein it, with the tentacle, and you, after you split
Banan.
I'm telling you, like the butter, and you get a cup of butter and put it in the microwave and warm it, dip it in there. Yeah, I was eating like that for a while, and exercising.
Okay, because
And-
lobster, that shit ain't too good for you. It's high in cholesterol.
Yeah, you gotta
Yes.
take the time with that type of stuff. But,
Yeah.
you know, I used to mix it up because it was all type of seafood there.
Right.
But the conch, fried conch.
I
Ooh,
hate
yes.
conch.
They have salmon.
Would you say that because I hear people say that a lot, that like lobster and shrimp and stuff like that mixed with cheese is like taboo, like it's not a good combination.
I wouldn't do it.
Lobster and cheese.
But that's what I'm saying, because they have like lobster mac and cheese, you know what I'm saying?
It just make me go to the restroom.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
I
I'll be mad at myself.
Like damn,
Damn,
I hate that
I
shit.
love the cheese.
Like, come on, I know better.
But yeah, like I don't know why though.
Right,
Like, why
because-
that don't go together?
Because lobster mac and cheese, I mean, I guess
good.
if you don't put it with noodles, I think if you just make like the lobster and put cheese on top, maybe that's like
Maybe.
maybe that's nasty like
But
that.
that's like how they have the Alfredo shit. That's
no,
cheese.
no, but you're eating it something with something else like noodles or something like that. I don't think you can eat like a baked potato. The lobster's the baked potato, and then you put cheese
Yeah.
on top of lobster. That's disgusting.
Me, see, the
Oh,
thing
that
is,
sounds good.
Me even thinking
your ass
about
out
it
here.
and talking about it makes my stomach.
Me too. I was saying more. So
I
what was
I just had some sauce. So
when?
Oh, this bitch
some
and her
pizza.
motherfucking sauce.
Yeah.
I got, listen,
I can't eat that shit.
I got a bag of sauce at the house that's in the freezer. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna cook it one day.
Oh no.
I love sauce because I love that vinegar taste. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm hungry.
Little
You a
vegetables
yank.
in it.
I'm hungry.
You a yank. If y'all motherfucking eating sauce.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Cause only Yankees I know eat sauce.
Damn right. Damn right.
It's pork,
Hey,
right?
Hey, look, yank on.
It's
Yank
pork.
on.
Yeah.
Well, what's your nationality?
Puerto Rican and black.
Oh,
No, this
you
nigga-
got a
this-
little authentic.
This nigga is a yank.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's super yank.
It's all right. Listen, I'm gonna cook that
Cause
sauce.
the Puerto Ricans be eating shit like
Yeah.
that too.
That,
Yeah, they do.
Okay, that piggy.
Oh my gosh.
They like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't even care no more. Like I was like, I was eating just only fish and eggs and celery for so long that.
Fish, eggs, and celery. What the hell?
Yeah, boiled egg.
Why?
Boiled
Why?
egg. I was
Fish,
just
egg,
doing
and
that.
celery.
I was just doing it, because it was for me. It was me
Like a cleanse.
switching up something. Yeah,
Ah,
switching
okay.
it up. Like, yeah.
So you only ate fish, eggs, and celery?
boiled eggs and celery. All
Would you
Wow.
make like an
throughout
egg?
the
Would you make like an
August.
egg sandwich?
Wow. Did you lose weight?
No.
Wow.
That's crazy. Maybe because of protein. Because fish, eggs, that's
And
protein.
And just drink water. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because it's not quite vegan or
It's ri-
pescatarian
right?
because the
It's-
egg is.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But then it's such a weird fucking combination.
Yeah.
So like, tell us about your day. What was for breakfast? Lunch,
Right.
and dinner? Like, what the fuck did you? How did you make this food?
The boiled egg for breakfast?
I hate eating breakfast, to be honest.
Okay, let's do brunch. Fuck
Damn.
that. Let's just skip on brunch.
Or dinner,
How did you do brunch and
Lunch.
Well, fuck that. How did you
just-
make
I
these
don't-
goddamn meals with this
I
fish,
just
eggs,
eat-
and,
Yeah,
and
wait, did
celery?
you eat it together? Or do we just eat an
Yeah.
egg and then,
I
okay,
get
later
like
on you
two-
eat some
two-
fish?
I get 2 boiled eggs and I get the celery stick. I go to the store get some celery sticks and then.
So you eat
Oh,
two
so
boiled
you eat
eggs.
egg with celery?
That's like an egg salad.
Ew,
Well, I
that's
don't-
gross.
No,
well,
different.
egg
yes.
salad?
It's like differently.
Celery is
I eat
disgusting to
everything
me.
separately on that plate.
Celery tastes like grass.
Yeah, it's just.
It
Like
does
it's-
not.
Yes, it does.
Asparagus tastes like grass.
tastes
No,
like
asparagus
water. It
tastes like broccoli.
It tastes like
It
water
does
to me.
not. It tastes like,
Like
what?
Like water.
Yeah.
What? The celery?
Hell no.
It tastes like fresh water.
You know
What
what?
celery you eating?
You know what? I can
That
see
shit
that. I
tastes
can
like
see that.
grass,
It
dog.
does taste refreshing. It does taste crisp and
Shit
clean.
tastes like you just pick some grass outside and put
It
that
does
shit in
not.
your mouth,
Asparagus
bruh.
tastes like that.
Asparagus tastes green.
Asparagus
I mean,
tastes
not
like
asparagus. Celery tastes green.
No,
Like
asparagus
if
tastes
green
like
had a flavor,
no.
it would be
Asparagus
celery.
tastes like grass. Celery tastes like fresh water.
Nah, yo.
Was
All
it
right.
was
What
it peanut
about
butter?
cilantro? Cilantro tastes like soap to me.
It does.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not.
Like,
Okay.
I'm
I
not
just had
doubting
some-
that.
I just had some yesterday.
And you like, what the fuck is that?
Like-
I think cilantro supposed to be a garnish.
Yeah.
But
I
they
went
put
to
it
the
in
spot.
food.
It's really good though. I went to the spot and I had yeah.
Oh, see, he put a rock in.
And went to like they had like a melon drink, cantaloupe drink. It tastes so good.
Yeah, the
Wait,
mojito.
wait, wait,
the
but
mi-
cilantro?
yesterday I had the papaya drink because they had different drinks on certain days.
But it got cilantro in it?
No, it has it on the steak.
The garnish.
The steak taco. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you
I
sprinkle
think
the lime on it and everything.
Nah,
like
the
that.
only cilantro food that I can eat, and it's not even the food, is that motherfucking garlic cilantro sauce from Pollo Tropical. That's the only way I can eat it.
I like the pineapple run sauce.
Well, I'm not gonna front. Chipotle is pretty good, and they got the cilantro all in the rice.
Chipotle tastes like goddamn wood. That shit sound like cardboard.
Yo.
That shit using goddamn cardboard paper plates, cardboard spoon,
because they're
cardboard
trying to
straw.
be earth friendly.
Fuck
you know
that shit. That shit is fucking cardboard.
So it's biodegradable. So if you just like throw it out,
belly
it'll
is
just melt
grass.
into the grass.
In my belly
and
is
then they
damn
make celery.
dirt.
Yeah, I'm not a
No,
Chipotle
it don't.
fan.
Me either. It's just like
I'm
dirt.
not a
Don't
Chipotle
it?
fan either. But that's like the rice. I never was able to eat it, but the other day I got a burrito bowl with the rice and steak and beans and guacamole, and the shit was super good. I guess because I had all that other stuff on it, I didn't taste the cilantro in the rice. But
yeah, because
it wasn't
when you go to Chipotle, the food looking hot on the thing on the hot plate table.
Mm-hmm.
When that shit comes to you, the wood bowl, the sucked up
The wood bowl.
and that shit is like
it ain't
dry.
no damn wood.
This shit is dry
It's
as
like
cold.
recycled some shit.
And the shit is not good, then you get a fucking strike like, nope, it fall apart. Can I get a fork? Plastic, it falls apart.
Right,
I
you
got to
see
go
like
home.
now these fucking paper straws and shit. Like what are
It's
they?
like
What are they doing?
That shit is ridiculous,
What are
my
they doing?
nigga.
What are they trying to do?
You can't stir your shit and fall apart in the goddamn like.
In a drink, ain't it? You like, oh
you
shit.
Be, you be trying to drink like
The straw you drinking up paper
I got
from
piece,
the straw.
I got piece of straw.
I mean,
That shit's cray cray.
it's the reason why they probably think about why it's just probably somebody just thought too much into it and be like, maybe I can get away with selling.
It's because of the plastic shit. They were saying like the plastic was heaping up trash and everywhere.
Yeah.
You
So
know
what the fuck you think
So
that
they
paper
start
straw
making
gonna
the
fucking
paper-
do?
No, because it melts. You
Melt
see how
what?
it melts in your cup? That's how it'll melt
Okay,
into
so it's
the
gonna
dirt.
melt in that belly too.
Yeah,
It
if
takes
if
trees
you
to make a
drink
fucking
it-
straw. You cut that now. You cut down the trees. The trees made
The oxygen.
Hey, hello. You know what I'm talking about? So what the fuck are you trying to do? Either which
Yo.
way, you're trying to kill us off.
Yo,
So smoke your weed, drink your drink, and eat your damn your wood bowl, your wood bowl
your
food.
fish with your celery and your eggs.
You know what I'm talking about? Now I can do the 30. I don't know about that shit there.
No,
I don't
mean,
eat eggs.
I haven't did it in a while. It was just something. It was just something that I
A
decided
change.
I was going to do. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, today I'm going to do this from August, from the beginning of August. I'm just going to.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
I'm a fast. This is when I fast. This is what I'm
Just
gonna
do
eat.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, you look like that type. That you be like, wake up in the morning like, what? Fuck you, rice. I ain't eating no more.
Well, like my family, we always fasted around the month of August.
Oh, okay.
Right.
August, so I was, taught to be, to do it, but when you after you eat, I mean, you do have to eat something,
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You go,
So-
But why? But why
God.
y'all fast?
Why you do that because it's really a spiritual thing, just to like stay away from like just everything that are like not elevate you, like
Right.
spiritually
Mhm.
Right.
and mentally, and like just it's a oneness that you have, like a peace with yourself, and
Right.
you I don't know,
That's
it's
almost like how the Muslims do for Ramadan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's about having peace with yourself first, and then you can have peace with everyone else.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And you always, just love people, and that's what it is. I think that's what it's all about. Like,
Right.
That's all. That's
you
that's
you
exactly
can
what it's all
smoke
about.
weed, like, I mean, like, why not smoke weed? I mean, you don't have anything else to do if you're
Right.
not doing anything that's productive.
Right.
Right.
You take your time and find something. That's like an inspiration for me.
Right.
Smoking weed
But
every day,
that's how I am. Like
you know?
I know, like I don't really like people, but I like people. Like I like good people. You know what I mean?
Right.
When like
Hey, that's me.
no, for real. When I get
I mean,
around
I'm for real
people
too.
who
Me
have
too.
like bad attitudes and they complain a lot and they just like, I don't want to be around you. I can't fuck with
complain.
you. No, that's different.
Oh wow.
But like, no, for real. When I get around people like you, you're like all about just you trying to
Peace
be
and
humble.
love
You know
and
what I
just-
mean? Like I love people like that because you're genuinely like.
A
You
good
want
person.
the world to be a better place. You know what I mean? You're not here to fucking bring no drama and fucking hate and
Exactly.
shit like that. It's just like I want to see everybody winning. And that's how I am. I want to
Exactly.
see everybody win. All my black people, I want to see them doing good. White people too, some of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But for
You know?
real, like that's how I feel. Like I love good people, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
Because I like to laugh. I like to have a good time. So it's like when I get around motherfuckers that they trying to act like they too cool or shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not with that shit. I'll be like, fucking peace. Because I know my life is good.
That's right.
I ain't
You know
too
what I'm
cool for
saying?
school.
That's right.
For real. So,
like, I'm the type of person, like, I love to be, like, you know, if you know, we around each other, like, I you know, I just love to keep you on point.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, it's anything, like, you know, anything, like, see how you have, like, you got, like,
Oh, shit.
thing
Stop
on your
it.
lip. Yeah. See, I do that with all my friends, my family. Because I want somebody
Shout
to
out
do
to
that.
Archie Maze.
I want somebody to do that
For
with
you,
somebody,
right?
You know, because you never know, like,
He would have told you, dog.
Oh, right?
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you would have, you know what I'm saying? You be
Damn.
out,
Well,
you
you know,
be
I
in
need-
Walmart and something
Well, you know,
like
I need to
that.
sit over here because I didn't even see that.
You know, you be in
I'm on
Walmart,
this side.
and you never know. You just like,
But
You
you
know
know,
what I'm
that's
saying?
cool. That's cool though, because you know what? That means that if you go somewhere, like if we go somewhere with you, you're not gonna let somebody else say we got
Bruh,
caca in our
I was
eye.
just about to
You
say.
gonna tell us that we
Yeah.
got caca and not
When
let's
we
be
went to
embarrassed. Straight up.
when we went to Georgia the other day, we stopped at a
real.
rest stop to get something to eat. And this lady came out the bathroom, and I never seen this before in my life. I don't know how that happened. The tissue was hanging out her panties under her
shit.
dress. I never seen that. Like real shit, it was
that
hanging.
was
I
an
told my
epic moment.
bro, I told my mom, I said, "Mommy," I said, "look at the tissue hanging out her dress," and my mom was like, "Oh gosh."
Yeah.
So my mom, and she was like, "Oh," so my mom went over there and tapped her and whispered in her ear, and she was just like, "Oh," and she reached down there and pulled it up.
Because you'll be embarrassed for her.
Thank
you.
you.
Know, like, that's what, you know.
Thank you. Imagine nobody said, "Well, shit, that ain't none of my business."
Yeah,
And she's
yeah.
walking around with that fucking tissue, and nobody said nothing to her. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know other people seen that shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that right there. I don't think that shit is cool.
Nah.
So you be walking somewhere, you got tissue coming out your ass, and then
But
nobody
I'm
gonna
like,
say
how
shit.
did that happen? Do you think maybe her period is on, and maybe she just put some tissue in her underwear and some
No,
fell
what
out?
happened? No, what happened was her ass was too tight, and when she went to wipe her ass, it got stuck.
Oh, it probably ripped, and she didn't
Yeah,
even realize because some of it came out.
Exactly, and the
But
rest
you
of
don't
it.
feel the
Now, this
tissue
is
in her
what
ass.
happened. That's kind of.
That's what I'm saying. You don't feel the tissue. You don't
It
feel a
sounds
chunk
like
or
a
something.
situation because when you wrap the toilet, you could have a golden toilet, brand new toilet. When you put tissue on the toilet, you know, you wrap. She
But
probably
your ass-
got,
Probably
she
sat
probably
down
got
and
up,
got up.
and it was on her
And
her
didn't even
leg. It's
realize
sticking to her
it.
leg, and yeah. That's probably what it was. She probably used mummy. She probably mummy wrapped the toilet.
Yeah,
Toilet
and
seat.
probably sat down, and when she got up, like he's saying, it was probably
Yeah.
stuck to her leg, and she didn't even feel it.
So
Because it was hanging-
It probably
but-
was a long piece.
But the thing, that's what I'm saying, it was hanging from her pum pum
oh, geez.
out the bottom of her
That's what I'm
dress.
saying.
You
So
see what I'm
She went
saying?
to wipe it. Her pussy, her ass was too tight, and she hold on to it.
But that's what I'm saying. So you didn't feel the tissue in your ass?
Oh,
No.
man.
You see what I'm saying? She
Well,
didn't
so
feel like, damn,
The-
what's
no,
that chunky stuff in my booty?
The tissue's so thin.
That's why I was thinking
It
maybe her
probably a little
period was
bit.
on,
Yeah,
and
she
she probably
probably-
just put some tissue, wrapped up some tissue, put in her panties, and then realized it was some still hanging out. Or something like came out when she started walking. I don't know. That shit was crazy.
That shit
though.
was weird.
Yeah. That shit was weird.
I done
but-
see tissue stuck on people's shoe,
yeah, I seen that.
but
You know,
stick
I
stuck to
think
the
sometimes
ass.
Yeah.
That's what shit you see on some damn
She
TV.
probably just had a really bad day.
She probably did.
Or not so good day.
and look at it. A black lady
Right.
Told
told her.
about
And
that
all
shit
the
that
white
was
people
coming
were
out that
standing
goddamn
around, and
pussy.
nobody said nothing
Oh,
to
yeah.
her about that tissue
Nobody,
hanging
no,
out
see,
her
nobody
dress.
told them other Karens and tell you about the tissue stuck on your ass. Well, we did. You know what I'm talking about?
I think what it is, I don't think like, I think it's just sometimes some people could be scared. Some people could be like,
I don't care. It's not my business.
they don't care.
Yeah.
People like,
I don't give a fuck. If she don't know, I don't care.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? But you can't think about it like that because what if
Yeah,
you got a piece of
exactly.
tissue stuck on
Thank
your ass?
you.
What do you want a bitch
Thank
to
you.
tell you?
But that's what I'm telling you. Those be the people that if nobody don't tell them, like, well, no, why didn't nobody tell me? You know
Bitch,
what I'm saying?
Would you would have told
Thank
somebody,
you.
motherfucker?
Thank you.
No, you little
definitely
never
have
headed
to-
bitch. You.
Yeah, you definitely have to look out for people.
Fuck that.
Would you
But-
tell somebody?
Yes,
Yeah, he already said like he
Like-
gonna keep you on point.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm talking some random person. Not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying like somebody out on the street.
Yeah.
If they got like a piece of dog shit stuck on the inside of their hair.
Or dog.
Like, would
A
you be
dog
like,
shit.
would
Some
you be
dog
like,
doodle.
excuse me, man. You got dog shit in your
Like
hair.
dog shit. I would.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I would.
Yeah, I'll probably just be like, what the fuck is that on your head? Nigga, is that shit on your head, nigga? Do you not
How?
know? Do you not know it's shit
You
on
don't
your head?
smell that shit in your head, nigga.
You got shit on your head. Somebody told me
That
that you
nigga
got
probably
shit
fell
on your.
down like on Friday when he fell in the
Craig,
shit.
Craig,
Right.
Craig, Craig. I gotta go
Man,
save
come
my
on, you
son.
gotta do better, man. I don't want to see this, man. Come on, that's depressing, bro.
For real.
Like, please do
Damn,
something with
I
this.
don't know. You on your head. Help me.
Like, I love you enough to tell you this. I don't know you.
I'm like,
But damn, if you don't know,
I don't know.
Because if I step on shit on my shoe, I smell that shit. Like, why do I smell shit? You look on your shoe. Oh shit, there's shit on the bottom of my shoe.
See, but
So
look.
you gotta tell me you got shit in your head.
No, because
you're gonna be walking around like
because
the fuck is that smell?
because the shit is on your shoes. Like, it's coming up. This is on your head. You ain't. You know you got to your nose around the
No, no.
smells in the back of your head. You know what I mean? Like that.
At one point you gonna stop.
You
ain't gonna be walking. You gonna be sitting still. You gonna smell that shit.
You gonna tell it too fast,
and it's gonna smell like it's real close. You like, yeah. You gonna be like, somebody shitted on themselves. They gonna be like, no, nigga, shit on your head.
No, not me. Who did it? Not you.
You know, those iguanas be in those trees, you know, like.
Man,
bruh.
jump
Remember
like
you used to only have
flies.
to worry about birds? Now you gotta worry about our
Bruh.
And a baby lizard.
Where I live at,
stores.
them iguanas,
Never
and
park
you
on
don't
that
even
tree.
see them. You just see them motherfucker bloop.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just fall out of the fucking tree. You're like, God damn.
Yeah.
You just can't even park under the tree now.
You can't. You
Bruh.
can't. You can't. You got all.
You just gotta get in that hot car.
Yeah, for real.
When
In the
those-
sun,
those windows
Yeah,
down.
bro. Start sweating. You probably got this. Like, oh my.
Turn the AC on, bitch.
For
Wind
real.
the windows down.
Cause your ass.
Sit for a second.
For
so you
real.
cool down and you wind the windows up and then you
For real,
ride.
then your ass gonna be because your ass gonna die. in That
That's the
motherfucker.
struggle.
That
That's,
shit
that's
is.
Florida struggle right
That
there.
shit is
Sunshine
crazy.
shake.
Oh my
It's gonna be
gosh.
cold this morning and about to die later on at night.
Or it's
shit-
raining and it's pouring and the sun out.
Okay, it's raining
Yeah.
on one side of sunrise, but not raining
On the other side, it ain't raining. Ain't
You're
that
like,
crazy?
damn, bitch.
Yeah.
Let me go over
That's
there real
fucking
quick.
crazy.
Yeah, it was-
Like
yeah.
sometimes it'll be pouring down
Rain
and then you
cloud.
pass that and it's dry.
For real, you
So
go-
right across the street is pouring. You're like,
Rain.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You pay tag. You keep going back and
all
forth.
right. So
I'm
how?
gonna catch you over there.
A serious question. Do you think that motherfuckers is really going out of space, or do you think that we're in a dome?
Well, damn. Where the hell that came from?
Because we was thinking about talking about the rain on one side or whatever. Because you know they
Yeah,
say
for real.
there's a firmament above us. Like ain't nobody going out of
Exactly.
space.
Exactly.
And they say how NASA is like shooting rockets up there trying to break the dome.
Exactly. Wait, what? Hold on, pause. What you-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do other people believe in this shit?
Do you believe in
But
that?
those are the flat earthers. The people that believe that the earth is flat. They believe that the earth is flat. Antarctica surrounds us. So you can't pass Antarctica. That's why nobody lived there. That's like the ice barricade that surrounds us.
Oh my god.
And then there's a big ass dome that's over us. And there's water outside of the dome.
Wait a fucking minute now.
I just say, to be honest with you,
This
like,
shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but when you, the thing about it is like I'm one of those people that go down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go start searching something and I'll go through something else, and I end up somewhere where I'm like, whoa, how the fuck did I get to this page? You know what I'm saying? For real.
Let me tell y'all something. This motherfucker's on her own about this shit, okay?
No, but real shit.
Don't come fucking with me. Don't put shit on my goddamn phone.
Listen,
Don't do that shit there.
I'm telling you. So I was,
That was
you
the
know,
crazy
doing
shit
some
that you just-
research, and
I'm
that's
telling
what
you
I
now.
saw. They
Don't
said
go
that the
fucking
Earth
with
is
me.
flat. The Earth is flat, and Antarctica goes all the way around us. So no matter where you go, east, west, no matter where you go, you're gonna buck into Antarctica. And then when you go up, there's the
barrier.
outer space, and not outer space, but whatever. And then past that is the fucking dome, and nobody ain't never passed the dome.
Okay,
So when they
you
be
trying to say
saying that
we-
these
it's above
motherfuckers
that we
going
live
out of
in?
space, they saying that they're really not going out of space.
They're just going to the.
I don't know where the fuck they going, but they say NASA has been shooting rockets up there trying to fucking pierce that dome.
And so what happens
what
when
I'm
they
wondering
pierce the
is-
belt?
that's what I'm
What's
saying.
gonna happen when they pierce
That's
the
what
dome?
I'm saying.
Are
What
we
would
all gonna?
happen?
Are we gonna have
A flood.
Is the gravity?
Maybe that was like the Great Flood where they talk about it in the Bible.
Before
Or
there's a
something.
40
You see what I'm
nights?
saying? For real.
Or are we gonna fucking be like
They say history repeats itself.
Wow. So let me tell you what we need to do. Everybody start having sex.
Why?
Cause when she die, you ain't gonna better fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just start having sex.
Or just multiply.
That's
so
what I'm
that
saying.
we could just like all the kids, we could just stack them up on top of each other and we could get up there,
That's what I'm saying.
right?
Let them be the fucking rockets.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing else to live for.
Right.
They, you know what I'm saying? Children. They'll be all right. on the next day.
Yo.
That shit is crazy though.
All right, one last question before we get out of here, because I know we went completely off topic, but that's
Yes.
how we do.
Right, for real.
At Breathe Easy.
So do you like to have sex?
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
It was not.
But you can answer it.
I mean,
He's
Go ahead and answer it.
What?
like when I'm in due time, yeah.
So when was the last time you had sex? You
I'm
say in due time. Are you celibate?
Why you just made the question for real?
Are you celibate? No, he ain't celibate. Because if you was celibate, bitch, you would have been like, yeah.
You buy a
Nigga
bit.
nigga
Do
be
you buy a
fucking.
bit?
That nigga be fucking, y'all.
Do you buy a bit?
You know.
What?
Well, you know, what can I say?
Just really
Been
just
pausing it?
dating, just trying to find like someone
Okay.
to settle,
Okay.
Yeah.
like really like get, to take it further, because I have like great plans. Like,
Right.
so
You
you
don't
say-
need nobody derailing that
So
shit.
you just say
Yeah,
slay a dick around.
If you're not gonna be like you're not gonna. Like,
All right, so
certain
what would be
things
your
and-
ideal relationship? Ideal girl relationship?
Like more like a how would you say, like a just very intelligent about how to keep a family. You know what I'm saying? Like
You have kids?
Straight up.
solidly. Yeah.
Okay.
One.
How many kids you have?
One to none.
One.
Well, yeah, one to none.
Wait, so what happened with your baby mom? Why didn't that relationship work?
I just was too much bickering, and it was too much back and forth.
So y'all was young or this recent? How old is your kid?
Yeah, he's 4, about to turn 5.
Okay, so
yeah.
not too,
Okay, yeah.
not too
Yeah.
old.
Okay.
So it was more like I respect that we had to move apart. Like I actually prayed that she find someone.
Oh,
that,
wow.
that'll be like,
So did she?
yeah.
Okay. that's
Amen.
And I was thankful. So every time I say,
Yeah.
I'm thankful because
good. Right.
she
And they treat your well, you have a son?
yeah.
They treat your son good?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
And
That's
they have
good.
a son now, so
Oh,
it's
okay,
all
that's
respect
good,
that's
across
good.
the board,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shout out to Archie Maze baby mama.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out for being a great mom, great partner,
Right.
great person in general.
But so I mean, like your perfect relationship, like besides that, like I mean, as far as your career and shit like that, what
Yeah.
role would you want them to play in your career?
Just a person, like I think that she probably have her own career, because it's whatever her passion. I'm not gonna tell you to jump behind me.
Right.
It's all about me, because
Right.
it's really not about.
I mean, but a good partner is gonna be,
Right.
put
Right.
you, make sure you're included in their plans as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I would, she would definitely be like just right hand.
But you
like,
wouldn't want-
everywhere I go, like my best friend.
Right, but you wouldn't
That's
want her
what
to
it
be like
is.
your manager or nothing like that. Possibly.
I wouldn't mind, like if she get the job done.
Exactly.
But,
I was just about to
you know
say
what
that.
I'm
If
saying?
that
gets
shit
the
is
job
yeah.
done, like,
Exactly,
she
if it
know
flows
how to.
well.
But really,
You would just want her to have your back.
yeah, I wouldn't want her to put that type of stress like that.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Just have good-
because I
Especially if she,
Have
she
good
said
pussy,
just have good pussy.
and good conversation, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. We like each other, so
Right.
Yeah, like I
it
said,
might be
good
a little
pussy.
distraction, like,
Right.
we
Good
best
pussy, and good
friends.
conversation. Hello.
Yeah, so
All right. Last question. Like I was saying before. All right.
My question was
how
good
do
too,
you? Yeah, that was a good one. We always got to put a little sex in the mix.
Always. It's gotta be. It's normal. It's just real life.
All right. So, how do you see yourself as an artist in the next 5 years? Where would you like to be?
Right.
it's I would love to have all of my albums, everything that came from the heart, everything that comes from Win, to be like out there,
Out there.
and
Making shows and shit.
yeah, everything is just like how I feel right now. So
Straight up.
it's just the moment, just like celebrating life.
Right.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
So still being happy. You know what I'm saying? Still being
Humble.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's staying the same, like for the long run.
All right.
up. Straight
So,
up.
do you feel discouraged in any way, like looking at a lot of these humble rappers, like Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole. Like, a lot of those rappers to me are humble. Like, they never got into like the bling and being out there like that. But a lot of times that holds them back. You don't think? Because a lot of these humble rap, like J. Cole, he's hot, but you see how he's not like talked about like some of these, like I said, like the Baby and Lil Baby and these niggas.
Yeah, but
how they flashy and they out there.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
J. Cole's very relevant.
No, he's relevant. That's one of them.
Now, Lupe
but Lupe Fiasco,
he done fell off
that's what I'm saying. But he was humble as fuck.
It's about how their approach is to the music, how they want to be seen.
Exactly.
In front of people, they don't want to have that high horse.
Right.
Exactly.
They want to they want to give them like from within how they was feeling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're not gonna feel like you want to dress up. Sometimes you want to just put on
a jeans and a t-shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
no chain or nothing.
Just be normal.
Yeah.
And like.
Okay, so what would you do if, let's say, you got signed to a major label and they told you like you gotta pep it up. We need you to go get some gold teeth and we need you to get some bling and we need you to go get this Lamborghini and post some videos
and we
with
need,
you riding.
We need you to add some extensions and put your hair like all like.
No, nothing fruity like that. But just like saying like they want you to like be more flashy.
Completely change who you are.
I mean,
be more flashy.
I do my own thing with the music.
You'll be like, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I my worth ethic when it comes to like networking and stuff like that. I see things manifesting like
exactly
and
straight up.
It's like the majors is not a revenue for me. Like
straight
up.
It's not something.
That's what's up.
Not changing who you are to make. Not changing who you are to make $1 million.
And I feel like that's the main thing with a lot of these major labels is like they have an agenda that they're pushing. So they not trying to have no humble ass nigga. Like they need you to be out there being flashy, and this is what we're selling.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, most of those mainstream, like the one that's flashy like that, you can't even really understand what they're saying in the music, and their music is just not even don't have anything to meaning behind it. It's just like I'm not gonna front, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not gonna front, dog. I'm feeling Migos. I fuck with Migos, dog.
But I'm saying
they all good rappers.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Them
Right.
niggas is flashy as fuck, but they fucking be saying some shit.
No, but what I'm
like,
saying is, but
Migos.
I'm talking about like people like the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Like they come out, it's like you could barely understand what the fuck they're saying or what they're talking about, or if they're saying anything, but if their beat is just what catches you, and that's what everybody's like, wow. But other than that, it's like
it's this conscious nigga I follow on Instagram called Raspy Ross. I follow this nigga, and one time he posted this thing where this dude was saying, you know that dude that sing that song where everybody was doing this dance, with beatbox, I think it's called Spot 'em Got 'em or some shit like that. Well, anyways, the nigga was saying
I don't know.
The nigga was saying that the song is slave catcher music.
Oh shit.
Because he was like reciting the words, and it's like, and the nigga talking about shooting a nigga with the AK in the head, and you know what I mean, like, and the nigga was just like, this is the type of shit that they're promoting, you know what I mean? Y'all not even listening to the words of the song. You just, oh shit, it's a dope beat with a little dance. You know what I mean? And it's like, but y'all not listening to what he's saying in the song. You know what I mean?
You finna catch y'all motherfuckers.
And this is the shit that's going platinum. And that's on the billboards, #1 on the billboards. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
but then like the J. Cole, where he's talking about like real life and bettering yourself and shit like that, he's like 50 on the billboard. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, so it's like it's an agenda that they're pushing. Like, they don't want us to be woke and be together and be righteous. They want us to be killing each other. And that's why these are the songs that's hot. You know what I mean? And that I feel like that's why a lot of niggas change who they are, because when they come out humble, and they see that they shit ain't popping. But as soon as they put out that gangster song, that be the shit that hit #1.
Exactly, and that's why I always say, like, if a person wants to play, like, let's say if they want to put out music, put out like one club banger. Yeah. And then put out the real music, who you really are.
I mean, even your club banger, could be real, but it's just like
it's that beat. That beat is what you is right. That beat is what was
because that's why a lot of songs bust in a strip club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I just like music because, I like music for people to dance to. Like, I like people to feel good. I like, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, something that's, like, I don't have to curse. I don't have to, like,
straight up
say anything disrespectful.
Exactly.
To make me look like somebody.
An asshole.
Because at the end of the day, to joke around, and you joke around your people, you just that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could say certain stuff, but it's like it's sometimes your words is everything.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Words you manifest. That's why they say
Exactly.
spelling.
Exactly.
Because you casting spells.
Exactly.
Real shit.
And that's why you guys need to just stay humble, stay true to you,
That's
and
right.
it'll get you far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
And
But don't
I believe
turn over.
in a lot of like all the people that's doing their thing. Like I'm just like proud, like because I'm looking like what I do like, and what you respect is when you see all the people that graduated.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
more black people.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Becoming
yeah,
doctors,
you see-
lawyers,
you see
judges.
all the, like you just thankful. Like I
Yeah.
thank you,
Exactly.
Lord, 'cause
That's
I ain't the only one that's great. I know it's somebody I
Of
see.
course.
Look,
Exactly.
and I'm pretty sure she took the same route.
Bruh.
Exactly.
And we
that's
are
the
great.
one that's less chosen.
We
Exactly.
are great.
Exactly.
You see what they doing with the Olympics right now? Where basically they trying every way that they can to stop black people from winning. Black people, you can't wear swimming caps for the swimming competition. They can't wear swim caps because they're saying if you're that great, you shouldn't need a swimming cap.
But white people wear swim caps forever and a day. So why we
No,
can't
but
wear
they know that that's why they do that, because it hinders you from swimming your hair and shit. You know what I mean? The shit with Sha'Carri, with the weed shit or whatever. But then now it's these other white women saying that they take CBD every day. Yes, it's a difference between THC and CBD, but you see the hypocrisy in the shit.
Yeah.
They're on blasting about their CBD use, but this girl get kicked off the shit for, you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
That's weird because from however when you always see people, the white people, no matter who it was,
Yeah, they got on the swim
Olympics,
cap.
they have the condom on their head.
Yeah.
So
for
why
real.
the black people can't wear the condom on their
I'm
head?
telling you, they're trying everything that they can. I mean, Tokyo, the shit is in Tokyo. Them motherfuckers don't like black people anyway.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
They
know
probably
what?
don't
I
even
think-
want us over there.
I think I think that's the best time when that happens to you, when you get like that, then the other people start
Yeah.
promote you. And guess what? You
Yeah.
ain't gotta train that hard for this
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
For these people to give you a, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's if you want to, but
But
you know
that's what
I'm
happened
saying?
with the girl Sha'Carri. She got endorsed by like this vape company or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people gonna see,
Exactly.
Nike standing behind her. They like, yo, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Especially now in the era where it's like weed is like illegal now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
how are you gonna? If
That's
this bitch been smoking and she dusting, y'all running. You smoking and your lungs is still good enough where you dusting these bitches? Come on now. That's why they
Shoes catching on
imagine if she
fire?
wasn't smoking.
Man, how
Bruh.
she be on fire?
She finishing them shit smoking. She like,
Yeah.
Hey, let me get my lighter.
Because
Yo.
whatever she's thinking about meditating on,
Exactly.
and
Thank
that
you.
right there it elevates
Thank
you.
you.
Exactly.
It
She's
helps
smoking
you,
that sativa.
probably,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
That
saying?
indica have her ass lazy.
That sativa was like, oh, I'm finna run. Boom.
Yeah, I'm finna beat these motherfuckers in
Like
the Olympics.
I really love weed. That's like mostly my friend when I'm not, like if I'm like not around my family or my son.
Weed
you
is
know,
your friend.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
You know,
I
come on, best
I like
friend.
weed too. I take a break every now and then though, because I've noticed like sometimes I smoke and I don't get high.
I do too.
Yeah, so then I'll take like a break for like a month or two. Yeah,
don't
you hit
go
that
that
joint,
long.
you're like, whoa.
I'll probably go a day.
Oh no,
I try to
that
go
ain't
a
no
day.
break. That ain't no break, nigga.
You taking a 15.
I try
ain't
to
no break.
I try to go like the whole day and then do it when I get home.
Nah, yo,
Oh,
you
yeah.
need a break.
Yeah.
You still with half from earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
You need a break.
Yeah.
But yo, motherfucking Archie Maze, this was dope. You know,
It's
you cool
straight
as
up.
fuck. Let the people
Thank
know where
you.
they could find you.
Yes, Ali Forbes, and Archie Maze. That's both of the YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, you
You-
said IG. You
Yeah,
You deleted everything
I don't-
off of IG
yeah,
right
I don't
now.
Really, yeah, I get on IG. I have things, but I might post something, but I'm not really focused on that. I'm mostly on trying to get to the platforms. and-
YouTube.
Right, right.
yeah,
right.
those things is different. Like, so I have some music on Pandora, so you can actually go there too.
Okay.
And it's
okay.
Archie Maze.
Ali Forbes.
Ali Forbes.
Ali Forbes music. That was that was never like.
Yeah, cause I was looking and I was like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is
I
this?
post
But
all the stuff through. I post all the stuff through Ali Forbes because that's like the old and the new. Just like
Right.
just like what they say. Like it's all my old and new music. And
Right.
then like the Archie Maze is just the brand new stuff that like my album and
Okay.
stuff like that
Okay.
for the artists.
And
Oh,
where did that name
okay.
come from? Archie Maze.
I don't know. It just came from within. I don't know. I just woke up and like, it's not even like I woke up. It just was like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't
That
know.
is like
It's
dope.
just, like,
Archie
came
Maze.
to me
Maze.
out of middle of nowhere.
Right, for real.
You know.
That it was you manifested it.
Hey, Archie Maze. Yes, I like that. I'm taking that. This is my name.
For real, it was all a dream.
Right? I did Word Magazine. Oh,
Yeah.
Yo. All right,
For
so
real. Melly Mel.
any last words?
Oh, listen, this is a wonderful time. I appreciate you coming through. Like it was.
Yes. Yes.
Come on back.
Yes. Definitely. I love y'all energy. I just love.
For real, Melly
I
Mel,
love
Archie
the area.
Maze.
I love everything about here. It's just.
Good. So
Tammy
you, so you coming
Yes,
back?
most definitely.
So when you
come
put
back.
out, you get your shit together.
Yes.
You put your album out and all of that. We gonna set up some shows. I'm
We
gonna hit you
are,
up
we
and I'm
are.
gonna get you on some fucking open mics and shit.
Definitely.
Straight
And
up.
we gonna
Straight
push
up.
Archie Maze.
We
'cause
damn
he's
show
dope.
is.
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate you. That's love.
Yes.
Motherfucking breathe easy 2 times. T True, we out.
Melly Mel, peace.
Hey.